Hey guys, it's Guye. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm putting my friend Thomas on the hot seat. The hot seat is where I ask Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, basically all my social media to accumulate some questions to ask him, and he only has a few seconds to answer them. So, everybody meet Thomas.
Hi.
Do you want to say anything?
What am I supposed to say?
Your name, anything about you?
You just said my name.
Yeah, you could tell him something else.
Thomas. I'm a guy, I guess. I guess that's what
And I'm a
qualifies
girl,
me.
so I guess that's what qualifies both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, most of the questions that were accumulated were about relationships. I asked the girls on my social media questions they wanted to ask guys. And before I ask them these questions, I want to just say that not all guys are the same, and not everyone would answer these questions the same. So let's not generalize anything, and I don't want the guys to come at my life because not all of you are the same. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, question number 1. Everyone gets anxious before a first date, and we all know a woman's routine. Freaks out, touches up her makeup for hours, sings and dances with her headphones on. What is the male ritual like? What do you guys do before a date?
What is the female, what do females do?
I just answered. We freak out for a little bit. We do our makeup for hours, dance in the mirror, and sing really loud. And yeah, that's how we get
I
ready.
mean, for a guy, I'd say, like, you kind of have to, like, get hyped up. You know, like, me personally, like, I kind of, like, think about, like, am I going to go, like, mess up, you know, that kind of thing. So I think about that a lot, and I get hyped up, you know, I listen to music, you know, I get ready, and, you know, it takes me a while to get ready, too, so
Same kind of
I don't
thing.
know, but, I mean, it's pretty much the same, I think, yeah.
Well, there you guys have it. I actually never thought about that, but now I know it's a thing.
I think it's the same thing.
That's
With
awesome.
the exception of, like, makeup. Our makeup would be, like, maybe push-ups or something, you know?
Right.
Like, work out, you know, make sure the abs are right, you know?
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, second question. Do you guys actually care about the female body image as much as media portrays? Or are industries setting a standard for industry only, but men are aware that every woman is beautiful and different in their own way?
I mean, it's different with a lot of guys, you know. I can't really say for most guys, but for me, like, a person's character kind of, like, stands out to me more than, like, their beauty, you know. Mm-hmm. So when I first meet somebody, the first thing that I think about is, like, you know, what, like, attracts me to them. The first attraction point is going to be their face or something that they did that, like, kind of made me, you know, see them as more attractive, you know.
Right.
And then from there, like, I have to find something that I like, you know. Maybe they have, like, a cute laugh or something, you know.
Something weird about them?
Yeah, that I like, you know. But,
right.
like I said, it's different, so.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Okay. Obviously, some men talk about the relationship more than others, but when it does come up for men, it's typically, are men typically supportive of their friends' conversation, or do they avoid answering the questions due to the stigma around male sensitivity?
It's kind of also like a gray area, because some guys like to talk about their relationship. They
Mm-hmm.
like to talk about what they did, you know, what they're not doing, you
Right.
know. They like to talk about sex, you know. Some guys don't like to talk about sex. They don't like people to be in the business. They don't like people to know what they're going through. So I feel like it's what kind of guy you have, like, whoever the guy is what they're going to do, you know. So I'm not going to say what I'm going to do because I don't want to sell myself out.
Right. No, but does it also kind of depend on, like, the friendship the guys have?
Yeah, the friendship too. Like, how long have they known each other? Like, what's the friendship like? Is this the person like you that advises you, or is this somebody you just hang out with?
Mm-hmm.
Is this your boy that you go out with, or is this somebody like you just go chasing girls with? You know,
Right.
It's
right.
just a whole lot of factors that come into it. I mean, I think it's the same with girls too. You know, you just don't like confide in, like, just some random person.
No,
you
you
know?
don't.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, question number 4. Why does the concept of love seem foreign to most men? Yeah. Dun, dun, dun! The question that I feel like not only one guy can answer that, but, like, I guess you could do your best to make it happen.
See, the concept of love, it's not foreign to me, but I feel like if I find love, I want it to be real. You know,
Right.
I want like the kind of love that like my parents had. You know, the kind of old type of love. You know, and these days it's kind of hard to find it. Like you can't trust people these days.
Preach.
And it's just I don't know. You just can't like go around saying I love like just every girl you meet. You know, and then at the end of the day, like you just find out like I don't love them. You know,
Right.
like there's something about them that's gonna like be like I don't think I loved her. You know.
So
But
is it like a generation thing or is it like an age
it might be a
thing, or what
generation
is it?
thing. You know. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't want to say. For me, I don't want to say I've never fallen in love. It's just I'm not gonna use that word a lot, you know,
Right.
because love is reserved for like that special type of person, and you know, like when you found that special person, you know it, you know.
Right.
But you can't just like go around just saying I love this person, I love that person,
Right.
I love Lucy, Nancy, you know, those kind of things. You can't do that, you know. You have to like actually make it special, you know. I feel like for love, it should be special. Like you just
Right.
don't like open up to everybody.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 5. Why does it take one mess up for a woman, for the man to leave, but the woman has to forgive and forget over and over again for the guy?
So this is my opinion. I don't want like anybody getting mad at me for saying this because I feel like everybody has their own opinions about stuff, and this is what I think is the reason. So in a relationship, you know, guys are guaranteed to fuck up.
That's not fair.
I know, but that's like guys are guaranteed to fuck up. Like we are the ones that are always gonna mess up. You know, like we're the ones that are always gonna start the problems. You know, we start the problems. We don't finish them. We just start them, and we're the ones that are gonna, you know, look at other women. You know, do all sorts of crazy stuff. You know, it's the guys that started, but then like the woman is the one that like controls like how like where like it goes to the extent where it goes. You know what I mean? And so in a relationship, I feel like guys are the ones expected to mess up, not so much as a woman, because a woman is the one who's supposed to hold everything together. You know?
Okay.
So when a woman stops holding stuff together and she just basically starts messing up too, then to the guy, like, you're done. Like, it's done. The relationship is done. 'Cause,
Why?
like, I'm gonna mess up, you know, and if I'm messing up and you're also messing up, what's the point?
That's not fair. Okay,
It's
I
not
don't.
fair,
And I'm
but
not
like
saying I agree
like,
with
that's
girls
society.
doing the
That's
same thing.
that's what happens.
But no, I feel like that's so not fair.
That is what happens. Like you can't like sit around.
So
and, like,
basically, you're saying guys are like programmed to mess up,
we're
and
not
women
programmed to mess up.
and
We're
women are supposed to be here to hold it down regardless.
The expectation is the guy's gonna mess up and the woman is gonna be in a relationship. But let me just ask a random question.
That's
In a,
like double
in a
standard.
relationship, yeah, it is. I mean, that's what it is. This is life, you know. This is real life.
Right.
In a relationship, who do you expect is going to be the first to cheat? The guy or the girl?
The guy.
Exactly. Why would you say that?
Well,
is that
because
like a double
girls
standard?
are different.
Exactly. That's my point exactly. The guy's always expected to be the one who cheats. Now, I don't think that's what happens every single time.
No, definitely
you know,
not.
There's different situations. There's different things that happen, you know. But with that being said and like answering your question, in a relationship, the guy is the one who's expected to cheat, not the girl. So the guy's the one who's expected to mess up, not the girl. So if the guy keeps messing up and the girl forgives, you know, that's the norm. You know, everybody accepts that, blah, 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 blah. But when the girl starts messing up, it's just like, who's going to hold everything together? Who's going to hold everything together?
Maybe the man should man up and hold it together.
But in a home, though, like, you
No,
know,
I'm
in a
so
home,
mad.
even
Oh my God.
even in a home, it's the woman that's expected to take care of the kids and the guy. Traditionally, you know.
Traditionally. But I
The
feel like
woman,
that's different.
goes,
Like, that's
even,
a different
even in homes where, like,
I
they
feel
go-
like marriage is like a different dynamic of a relationship. So I'm gonna
But
hope and expect that
but
nobody's cheating
is
in
like,
the marriage.
you know, marriage is the ultimate form of relationship. Like,
Yeah,
where
but-
every relationship is hopefully lead into marriage. Like,
but
that's
99 don't. But you know,
every relationship starts out like as even marriage started out as like a friendship,
Right.
fling friendship, serious relationship,
Maybe
whatever the
friendship,
steps are.
fling, then.
I don't know whatever the steps are. I don't know, but
Okay, what?
I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, even in a marriage, even marriages, non-traditional marriages where like the couple share like the the responsibilities together.
Right.
The woman is always the one that's like,
That's true.
stepping up to the plate. I mean, I can only do so much, but
Right.
women were like, it's not like, this is our generational like problem. Like, women have been bred to like be like the people that keep the house together, keep like the family together.
You think that's a problem?
It's not a problem, but like, feminists might look at that and be like, the woman's not the one that's supposed to like keep the house together, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting mad at me for saying that guys are expected to mess up, but girls are not expected to mess up.
Fair. Like,
it's not fair, but that's what it is. That's how we've been like built. Like, I saw a video on Facebook the other day. This like really old school lady was talking about how like women these days don't know how to hold a family together. Because like back in the day, like, she would go to work, come back, and still cook for her
right.
husband or whatever, and her husband would come back home and he'd have something to eat, and then she'd take care of the house, take care of the kids. But now, like, women here are expecting like men to come take care of them, but that's not where it's supposed to work.
But I feel like that's a whole different conversation though, because my mom, I was raised like that. My mom went to work, came home, cooked, cleaned, or she'd cook before work, go to work, come back,
and that's how I was raised too. So that's what I'm used to. Like, that's
I think that's how it should be. But like,
we're going on a tangent. But going back to the question, men are expected to mess up. Women are expected to mess up. They're the ones who are supposed to hold the relationship together. So when a woman doesn't hold the relationship together, the relationship is pretty much done. That's why, like, when a man's messing up, the woman can forgive so much, but the guy can't forgive so much because he actually knows that, oh my God, I've lost her.
There you go. Boom. That's where it's at. Okay, you guys let us know what you think about question 5. Okay, on to question 6. What age do you think you should start taking serious steps in a relationship as far as intimacy, meeting the family, and etc.?
Whenever it feels comfortable for you. I mean,
not 13 or 14.
Yeah, definitely not 13.
Way older than that.
I mean,
because you go whatever. Like, what age?
I mean,
as far as for guys, like, when do they start taking the relationship seriously? Serious relationship, like, like the older you get, because when you're in high school, you're not thinking like, I'm gonna marry the girl I'm dating.
I mean, I can't really say there's an age where you can take your relationship seriously. It's just do whatever you feel comfortable with, because there's people where they met like their significant other like in high school.
Right.
There's people who met their significant other in college, and there's people who haven't met their significant other and they're like 30 or 40 or something. So
that's true.
Like, you can't really. It's just a really general question. You can't really have a specific answer for that.
It's like different for everyone.
It's different for everyone. Like,
right.
Whatever feels comfortable. If you want to take your boyfriend to your parents, like when you're
being
21,
African,
like,
you ain't about to do that.
But like being African though, like when you're taking like guys or girls to like your parents, it's a big deal because like they're automatically thinking that like, hey, this is the one,
Right.
So
right.
Yeah. Africans, I don't think Africans do it a lot,
No.
Just like some random guy you just met.
It has to
your
be
parents,
serious.
Yeah, but I mean, I know people who've like, I've met their parents and like we're just friends, so.
But friends is different. I take my guy friends over to my house all the time. My parents know them, know their parents know.
I mean, like maybe like friends who are talking, kind of.
No.
Like I mean, that's what I mean.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, last question. This girl wanted to know why some men are so hard-headed.
I don't know. I mean, maybe the way they were brought up, like there's like your situational stuff. I don't know. Like it's like
I feel like I swear hard-headedness for men is just like natural. I have to think that because even from like my littlest brother to uncle, like there's always some level of hard-headedness. Like I don't know.
Well, now are you talking African men or are you talking like just men in general? I don't know. It's like I know some really nice guys.
Is it like a pride
I know some
thing
really like
sometimes?
Some really calm guys. I know some really like hot-headed.
So you're
guys.
saying you've never been hard-headed?
I mean, I am like in
but
some
is it like a prideful
thing?
Could it be a pride thing for a guy? Like
well,
they're hard-headed because
if your pride is getting hurt, yeah, I mean you're gonna be a little bit aggressive.
That makes sense.
But I don't know. We're different people. Everybody's an individual, so it's just I can't really explain that. I'm not hot-headed all the time, but I am sometimes. So
right.
Sorry.
Well, those are all the questions that I had for this hot seat. like we said, not all men are the same, and these are only Thomas's opinions. So feel free to let us know what you think.
Experienced.
Make sure you comment, subscribe, share this link. Let's get the conversation going about the hot seat. If you have any other questions, let me know. Until next time, see you again. Bye.
Bye.